Yeah, and I just want, I guess, to take the opportunity also to speak of the Charles Schwabs of this world and the public, you know, uh, speeches that actually tell us that there's too many of us, and these puppet masters that that pull these strings, and and this really ought to end because there isn't too many of us. There's too many of them, and and I can't believe they're there to set standards, and you know they have a country with no free healthcare. They're robbed, you know. They're not the first, perhaps they will be the last. This is for the benefit of the mental state of the entire nation and of the entire planet, which somehow they have managed to influence with their money. You don't need to set an example, you just have to make it true. I mean, we have the patterns that are like set in stone, and this is not one of them. And the fact that Germany now is raising arms again against Russia is insane because, like, they, have they not, you know, and the British, they're supposed to be the wit, not the whip, but they seem to keep coming back to their old ways, and and this has to be done for the U.S. This is like. It seems like it's a good way to change who governs because they govern us astray. I don't care whether artificial intelligence, is going to ruin a lot of jobs. I mean, we don't have to work that hard at all. These people, this is crazy. But this will have to cost America as well this time, and it's a good thing that even Putin said, like, we don't expect anything, we don't owe anything, and this is true. But there are people that owe and that will probably get away. They will, like this Putin gang and their puppet masters, including these presidents of countries and these economical, probably, this all kind of fits together, and we do definitely have to. I mean, U.S. with this government now, and China and Russia can unite, and Africa and Asia and everybody can unite, in South America, everybody in their right mind, and they will make it impossible to disagree, as it's turning out. Potentially, perhaps this may happen. We can do great things together, only together. I wish I could say the same thing for Canada and Europe, but there are some parts of Europe that are fighting, but some major influence comes from completely wrong side of the table, and this side of the table feels so threatened, feels so scared that they want to attack somebody. They won't, but they should attack themselves. They're letting these dogs now, which are, this the Ukrainians, and the whole movement is they're sending them to this bear who will throw them all around. But who's responsible for these dogs is the one who's sending them, and this is almost like, and they will stand the trial as well, and it's going to be an easy one. They should have never been trained by somebody like you, so everybody will suffer, those who listen to you and you. this is not music, so it might as well end. And with regards to Erdogan, I thought West is not their religion. It not ought to be proceed. Process, don't speak until you're sure. Pick your battles, certainly more useful in Middle East. Orban, there, and a few others in Europe, I congratulate and encourage them. Freedom does have lines, and it's hard for some to accept, but it needs to be known, and it needs to be so. This could not lead anyways, so, God does have forgiveness, and He's waiting. He's waiting for all of us. And whenever we're ready to trust, some new Nazis show up. It's insane, and to insert this madness, this mindless carelessness, indifference. It is the worst, and treachery, and everything that Trump is discovering about this war is insane. So we've all known it's been going on, and we know we just kind of like, and this will be forgotten. Instead of arms that stretch across the ocean, not arms but arms. Even when stretched, they cannot touch all, but clutched fists are no good at all. We know it. We're not smart when we allow this without knowing why. Do we need guns to protect ourselves from a non-existent enemy? Keep space until you know better. Let's kill those on whom we depend. It's a disease. To kill is a disease of the mind. It's a number one on the list. They don't trust you, and they shouldn't. You've just proven your guilt. It's not how we fight, and that's it. And all these politicians and leaders, and with all their millions, they should get rid of that weight if they ever want to fly. So retire with nothing at all. Give it away. We don't owe anything. Money is not needed there. I can shake, or he can shake their Egyptian gods. He can shake your columns. And he has a cure for the rest of us. He waits for bear to heal its wounds and turn into human. But the dogs are already crushed, too soon to realize. It's a real tragedy. Well, there. Dear masters, take the money and run free. The Zelensky gang and their string holders, there will be time when they bark no orders, because it's not right. So I wish all join in against this onslaught of the bear who can kill us all. He just doesn't want to. You pile of conceited shitheads. May he bring ruin to you all. Here is not my grave. Your dogs will die because you didn't teach them better, and he will wait until the natural end, and he will wait and hope that you are smarter than this. And the bear is hurt, but he doesn't know how to retreat. It's a great symbolism. When caught, it will fight. It will certainly not chase, not run, and it will certainly not chase the dog. But it certainly will not let the dog chase him either. So bring your dogs. You want piece of his fur. You won't. You will not pierce his fur. I've been there. I've seen it. You're going after them, and as if you never lost the war. This war. Don't you know by now? They will always be here.